There is a white powder sitting in most kitchens right now that costs less than $2 and has zero toxic fumes. It dissolves the grease and soap scum, choking your drains faster than almost anything you will find in a hardware store aisle. This is sodium carbonate, or washing soda. It works through saponification, literally turning the grease in your pipes into liquid soap. Unlike baking soda and vinegar, which just neutralize into salt water, washing soda is a powerful alkaline that actually finishes the job. Just pour half a cup down the drain, let it sit for 10 minutes, and flush with boiling water. It is that simple. Stop buying the expensive theater in a plastic bottle. Start using the historical chemistry that actually works. If you are new here, hit subscribe to reclaim the hidden knowledge the modern world tries to sell back to you. Let us start with what is actually happening inside your drain. Every time you wash dishes, shower, or run your bathroom sink, a thin layer of residue clings to the pipe wall. Grease from cooking, sebum from your skin, soap molecules that bonded to minerals in your water, hair, dead skin. Over weeks and months, these layers stack on top of each other. The pipe does not get blocked all at once. It narrows slowly, gradually, almost invisibly, until one morning the water just sits there staring back at you. Most people reach for the drain cleaner, the bottle with the bright warning label, the one that tells you to keep it away from children. Do not let it touch your skin. Do not mix it with anything. You pour it in, wait the recommended time, flush with water, and the drain clears. Sometimes it works well, sometimes it barely works at all. And almost nobody stops to ask what is actually inside that bottle, or what it is doing to the pipes every single time you use it. Here is what it actually is. Most commercial drain cleaners are built around either sodium hydroxide, also called lye, or sulfuric acid. These are seriously caustic chemicals. Sodium hydroxide works by saponifying fats, meaning it converts grease into a kind of soap that can wash away. It also generates heat when it hits water, which helps melt and loosen buildup. The problem is that it does not discriminate. It reacts with old pipe fittings. It degrades rubber gaskets over time. If you have older pipes, cast iron, galvanized steel, even some PVC, repeated use of harsh drain cleaners accelerates corrosion. And if you have a septic system, these chemicals can kill the beneficial bacteria doing the actual work underground. Beyond the pipes, there is the environmental side. These chemicals do not disappear. They move through your plumbing and eventually into the water treatment system. The packaging is single-use plastic, and you are paying on average between $8 and $15 per bottle for something that is largely water and harsh chemical. Now here is where our $2 solution comes in. The combination is simple: washing soda, baking soda, and coarse salt. That is it. 3 ingredients. 2 of them are probably already in your kitchen. The third costs almost nothing at the grocery store. But before we go any further, let us be very clear. This is not a miracle fix for a completely blocked drain. If water is standing completely still, this mixture is not the right move. We will come back to that. What this is extraordinarily good at is maintenance, prevention, and clearing slow drains before they become full blockages. Baking soda is sodium bicarbonate. You already know it. It is mildly alkaline, meaning it has a higher pH than neutral water. When it comes into contact with acids, like the fatty acid residue from soap scum or organic decomposition in a drain, it reacts. The reaction is mild but real. More importantly, the fine powder physically scrubs as it moves through the pipe. Think of it as a gentle abrasive that also reacts chemically with acidic gunk, but baking soda alone is relatively weak. That is where washing soda comes in. Washing soda is sodium carbonate. It looks almost identical to baking soda. It even has the word soda in the name, but it is significantly more alkaline, roughly pH 11 compared to baking soda's pH 8. That difference sounds small, but the pH scale is logarithmic, meaning each step is 10 times more powerful. Washing soda is genuinely aggressive against grease and protein-based buildup. It cuts through fatty residue. It breaks down the kind of biological sludge that accumulates in bathroom drains. And it does all of this without chlorine fumes, without acid, without anything you need gloves and a ventilation warning for. The salt is the third piece. Coarse salt acts as a physical scour. It is abrasive. As it moves through the drain with hot water, it physically scrapes the pipe walls. Salt also draws moisture through osmosis, which can help loosen biofilm, the slick bacterial coating that forms on the inside of drain pipes, and contributes to that slow, sulfurous smell that sometimes rises from a sink. For outdoor drains or utility sinks with heavy usage, salt is a meaningful addition. For indoor bathroom and kitchen sinks with lighter water flow, you can reduce the salt or skip it. We will explain why in a moment. Now let us talk about how to actually use this. The recipe is straightforward. 2 parts washing soda, 2 parts baking soda, 1 part coarse salt. Pre-mix these dry ingredients and store them in a sealed jar or container. They will keep indefinitely as long as they stay dry. The powder itself does nothing until water activates it. For monthly maintenance on any drain in your house, use about a 1/4 cup of the dry mix. Pour it into the drain, then follow immediately with hot tap water, not boiling. Not from a kettle at a full rolling boil poured directly in, though that method also works, just slowly. Hot tap water from the faucet is enough for routine maintenance. Let it sit for 15 to 20 minutes, then flush again with more hot water. Do this once a month and you will almost never deal with a slow drain. For a drain that is already running slow, not fully blocked but noticeably sluggish, use the stronger amounts. 1/2 cup of washing soda, 1/2 cup of baking soda, a 1/4 cup of coarse salt. The safest method here is to dissolve the mixture in a container of very hot water first, then pour that solution slowly into the drain. This prevents the powder from sitting in one concentrated spot if the flow is already restricted. And this point matters, so let us be direct about it. Do not pack dry powder into a drain that is barely moving. If water cannot flow freely, the powder can absorb moisture, sit in one place, and harden. That creates a new problem. You would be replacing an organic clog with a mineral one. So the rule is simple. If there is still some movement, you can use the powder mix. If the drain is fully blocked and nothing is moving at all, a drain snake or P-trap cleaning is your starting point. Let us talk about the P-trap because most people have never thought about it. Underneath every sink is a curved section of pipe shaped roughly like the letter P or U. This trap holds a small amount of water at all times, which creates a seal that blocks sewer gases from coming back up into your home. It is a simple, elegant design that has been used for over 100 years, but that curve is also where most clogs live. Hair, grease, soap residue. They tend to accumulate in the bend. When a drain is completely blocked, the blockage is almost always right there in the P-trap. Within easy reach, usually just a few inches below the drain opening, removing a P-trap is easier than it sounds. Turn off the water, put a bucket underneath, unscrew the 2 slip joint nuts by hand. No special tools needed on most residential plumbing. Pull the trap out, clean it out over the bucket, rinse it, and screw it back on. The whole process takes about 5 minutes. This is always the fastest fix for a true blockage, faster than any chemical, because you are physically removing the clog rather than trying to dissolve it. Now, a critical warning that you need to hear before you ever use the washing soda mixture near a drain you have already treated with a commercial chemical product. If you have already poured a conventional drain cleaner into a drain and it did not fully clear, do not follow up with the washing soda mixture or anything else without flushing thoroughly with water first. Mixing alkaline compounds with acidic drain cleaners can cause violent reactions. Heat, pressure, spattering. More importantly, if there is any dry powder residue at the drain opening from a previous application, do not add Drano, bleach, or any acidic or oxidizing cleaner on top of it. Remove any visible residue mechanically first. Flush slowly with hot water and only then proceed. This is just chemistry. Different compounds react with each other. The safe approach is always to work with one method at a time, flush thoroughly between attempts, and never layer chemicals without knowing what you are combining. Let us come back to the salt question because several people have asked about it specifically. Salt is most useful in drains that handle a lot of water flow. A utility sink, an outdoor drain, a shower with high daily use. In these situations, the water volume is sufficient to carry the salt all the way through. In a bathroom sink that might only run for a minute at a time, the salt can sometimes remain gritty near the drain if there is not enough water to flush it. In those situations, either reduce the salt to a small amount or omit it entirely from the mix and just use the 2 sodas together. The washing soda and baking soda combination still does the heavy lifting. The salt is a supporting player, not the main event. The bigger picture here is worth sitting with for a moment. We have been sold the idea that household maintenance requires specialized chemical products for every problem. But the chemistry of what actually dissolves organic buildup in a drain is not complex or secret. It is basic alkaline chemistry that has been understood for centuries. The companies selling you a $10 bottle of drain cleaner are not selling you a formula you cannot replicate. They are selling you the convenience of not thinking about it. This $2 mixture does not replace a plumber. It does not replace a drain snake. It does not replace the simple act of cleaning your P-trap once a year. But for ongoing maintenance, for keeping drains clear before they slow down, for eliminating that faint smell from a bathroom drain. It works, it is safe, and it costs almost nothing. The ratio to remember is simple: 2 parts washing soda, 2 parts baking soda, 1 part coarse salt. Pre-mix it dry, store it sealed. A 1/4 cup per drain, once a month, with hot water to follow. Your pipes will stay cleaner longer, your drains will run freely, and you will stop standing in your own shower water. The best maintenance is the kind you do before there is a problem, and it turns out the tools for that maintenance were sitting in your pantry the whole time. Subscribe for more home maintenance secrets.